Bricktopian.
Hello everyone, it's Bricktopian here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, instead of Lego, we will be taking a look at the latest Jellycat. Well, I say the latest, maybe not the very latest, but this is a new one for 2025 and it is new to the spring collection. I really love so many things about this one and I had to get this one when I saw this. It's just one that's really feels quite unique to me. I mean, they're obviously quite unique in what they are, but this one to me stood out, and also it's a subject I like because I'm really into music and I like anything to do with music. And as far as I know, they haven't done any other Jellycats that are music related so far, so this was a new thing to me, and I can see them doing other ones as well. So because this one's of a ukulele, it's quite a good size because it's not a whole lot smaller than an actual ukulele. I mean, it is smaller, but it's not like unreasonably sized. Like the sitting height of this is 33 centimeters, and the overall dimensions are 37 centimeters by 11 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So it gives you a rough idea of how big this is. And its main materials are polyester and cotton, which a lot of the amusables are. The inner filling is polyester fibers, PE beans, and it's got the hard eye piece as opposed to some that are just sewn on. It also recommends you do not tumble dry them, and it also recommends that you probably don't use a washing machine on them. And these are suitable from birth, which is pretty cool because a lot of plush stuff is not. It has an age on, and it's usually like from the age of 3 and over or 4 and over. So it's really cool that these are suitable from any age. But yeah, I just like this one. I think this one's really fun because you can actually hold it and pretend to play it. It's quite funny to me that you can do that. And it's got the nice classic smiley face that Jellycats usually have. I really like the colour scheme. It's got the light tan on the top, and then it's got the darker tan at the sides and on the handle. It's really cool how these strings are not completely straight. I quite like that because it makes it look more natural, because on a lot of ukuleles you see, especially older ones that you see like in charity shop windows and things, the strings are not completely tightened up. They're usually a bit loose. I think it gives it more personality and character to this. I like that they added the feet on the bottom as well. It's quite funny, just a ukulele with feet. They didn't add arms, which could have been quite cool, but then it would have been harder to hold it, probably. But I like the whole vibe of this one. I think it's really fun, and I'm surprised they did it for spring though, because it's like to me this feels more like a summer one, but it's, well, I don't know if it's classed as, I don't actually know if it's classed as, I think it's just classed as a spring one, isn't it? It's not actually, but it's got the tags on, so you can see the tags there. It's got the Jellycat tag there, if it ever focuses, that is. Oh, why is it not focusing? There you go. It's got the Jellycat logo there. It says Amusables on it, and it says London because obviously they make these in London, which is pretty cool. And obviously I live in the UK, so it does make it easier when you want to get this fast for shipping, and also the cost of shipping, although fairly expensive, is probably still less than it would be in other places. And you can see he's actually got a little pineapple instead of his usual jelly hat, which I noticed. I don't know how many of them have that, but I haven't noticed it on my other ones. And then you've got his name there. My name is Amusables Ukulele. I feel like they should have given an actual name, but you know. I love how it's funny they put "Please look after me" on it. It's like, you've got to give it food and water. And there's the actual tag on it, which is pretty good. And what I love about this one as well is you've even got the Jellycat logo on the back here, like embroidered into it in like this nice circular patch. I thought that was really cool, because you get like ukuleles where they've got like the branding from who's made them on the back sometimes, and so many guitars, and they've got like the Jellycat logo there. It just looks so cool. And then I don't know, just the shape of it's done perfectly. It's really nice, and the texture is a lot softer here. It's quite soft here, but then the handle bit, it's like more rigid and bumpy, and then same with the feet. Normally, I don't like rigid and bumpy plushes, and if the whole thing was like that, I probably wouldn't like it that much. But the fact that it transitions from the main body into that, I actually quite like in this case. I actually think it's quite fun and nice, and shows a lot of attention to detail. This one costs £35 on the Jellycat store, and most shops will be the same price, because I've noticed that when it comes to Jellycats, there's not many places where they seem to have it discounted. I don't know why that is, but I've noticed that. I think some do, but it's not that often that they're discounted, in my opinion. If anything, most places I've been to, the cost has been higher than the retail price. But then I live in a small town where there's a lot of expensive stuff. But I got this from the website, and it was 35, and it cost £5 in delivery to the UK. And to put it in perspective, this is from London, and I live within a 30-minute train ride of London. So that's to give you some idea of how far away I am. But I think it looks really cool. I just like it so much, and I hope they make more instrument ones. I'd like to see a full sized guitar one. I'd like to see them do a drum kit, but I don't know how that'd work. They'd have to have faces on the individual drums, I guess. Might work. They could do a grand piano one. They could do a violin one. They could do, I don't know. I guess they could do I don't know, a saxophone one might be alright. Maybe a saxophone one? Actually, a saxophone one could be quite cool. I'd like the colours on that. But this isn't my favourite Jellycat ever. That's for sure, it's not. I prefer the regular ones to the musicables most of the time. But I did like this one because it's quite different. And I think that it's still one of my favourites out of the musicables I've seen. Hence why I got it. But there are some others that I really like as well that I don't have, like the marshmallows I really like. And I really like the what was I gonna say? I really like the cherry one's pretty cool. I like the pizza one, the croissant one, and there's quite a few that are good. It's just that to me the animal ones are better. But yeah, I think it's good, and I'm glad that they spread out to not doing just food ones, because when I first saw a lot of the Jellycats, I thought they only seemed to mainly do food ones that are from the musicables line. But now I've noticed there isn't just food ones. There's a lot of other ones, and I do love the food ones, but I do think it's cool that they've done some that are not as well. And yeah, so there's not really a lot else I need to say on this, really, is there? Other than that I think Jellycats are a great theme, and they're very collectible, and a lot of younger people seem to really obsess over collecting them. And it's an argument if that's a good thing or not, but I can understand why they do become so addictive and collectible. But yeah, I think they're good quality overall, and I think that a lot of other brands that are knockoffs won't be as good, even though you get a lot of fake Jellycats. But yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, and see you again in the next one. Goodbye.